What's good with y'all? Back with another video. Today I am reviewing the Sabrina 2 Doernbechers, and it came in this gigantic box. This box got destroyed in transit by Nike. This was the second pair I got. I got an early pair in December. I believe they ended up coming in like February or something like that. But I paid like $300 or $400 from one of the resale shops out of my city. They know when they get like early new stuff, it's pretty hot, especially basketball wise. And it's my size. They usually try to hook me up, hit me up, let me know they got them. Shout out Rerun AZ. And the box he gave me was in perfect condition. And then I hit on sneakers with Nike, and I got another pair, and I like resold them or something like that. And this box came destroyed, but since I knew I was selling that pair, I kept the destroyed box and gave them my good box. So we open it up. The shoes are not in there. Did not feel like repackaging them up. The shoes come tied down in this box. It also comes with this card. This is the kid that made and designed these at the Doernbecher Children's Hospital. Shout out Sophia. She made a fire pair of Sabrina 2s. And if you don't know the backstory of the Doernbecher line, it is basically a bunch of kids at a children's hospital that are battling different diseases and cancer. And shout out to them. Hopefully they get better. Get the chance to design their own Nike shoe, whether it be a basketball shoe, Jordans, whatever the case may be. And there's been a lot of hits. The Doernbecher Jordan 4s, I remember I saw those when I was a kid with the Superman on the tongue. Those go for a couple thousand. I don't know how they let them pick what shoe they want to design, but nonetheless, I do think it is pretty cool that Nike does that and kind of gives back to the community. I can imagine what it'd be like to make my own shoe as a kid. I could imagine what it'd be like to make my own shoe now as a full-grown adult if Nike gave me the chance to do that. So, such a special opportunity. And it also comes with a bracelet that you can make with some letters and beads on the inside, as well as these pickle lace locks that you can also put on the shoe. And I haven't even shown y'all the shoe yet. This is the design right here. For all the manly men that are hating, you know, I would never wear that. Oh, it's pink. I don't care. Just leave, bro. This isn't for you. Shout out Sophia, man. I rock with Sophia. I guess you could kind of call me a shoe collector now. I just like having nice kicks. I make content on them. I like the different and vibrant designs because when shoes get older, the general releases, they're cool and all, but having something special, something with the story is better in my opinion. Like, these shoes look super cool and they will definitely stand the test of time and be a popular shoe in my opinion. Years down the line, we look back at the Sabrina collection. Let me give y'all a full 360 of the shoe though. We have the pickle right here. We have the sparkly Sabrina on the tongue. Also have fur along the ankle collar. Sophia on the back of the shoe. The shiny Nike sign on the out and inner side of the shoe. Cushlon 3.0 midsole that is multicolored with pink. And we have a strong lace lock as well. Then we have a translucent, semi-translucent outsole with smiley faces on the bottom. And also have the hearts on the back of the shoe as well. We also have Sophia with the smiley face and some weights on the inside of the shoe as well. Overall, I think it's a super cool design and super different. You don't really see this on a basketball shoe. And I gave it a 10 out of 10. It's another one of shoes if you go to your local gym or just around in general. Even in the NBA, you don't see these often or at all. Or even look at like some of the college games and stuff like that. And even with the fur on the inside of the ankle collar, it did not cause any issues with lockdown. People also thought that it would cause issues with like overly sweating in your feet and stuff like that. I don't have super sweaty feet when I hoop, so it wasn't an issue for me. That it didn't feel any different or extra hot compared to the other 2 or 3 pairs of Sabrina 2s that I have. I did feel like the ankle collar was a little bit more snug though, for sure. Just because it's a thicker material. It is hard to see, but there is a lockdown system built into the laces as well, so that you can make the shoes as tight as you need them to be when you're moving and playing on the court. And the laces also are a little bit sparkly as well. And there's a heel counter in the back that is pretty sturdy and rigid. When we get into the midsole tech, it is Cushlon 3.0 midsole, which is Nike's latest version of Cushlon, and then it has a 4-foot Zoom Air unit. I gave the cushion rating on the short review that I did a 8.5 out of 10. I like Cushlon. Cushlon likes me. Cushlon 3.0 is even nicer. I will say, if there is a midfoot shank in a shoe, it is not the most sturdy. And the bend's pretty easy. I don't know when I started doing this bend test, but just something I kept in mind. I feel like when I wear these, especially with me having flat feet, my feet feel like they have to work a little bit more when I'm wearing the Sabrina 2s than shoes with a more stiff midfoot or full-length plate. Now when we get into the outsole, is a semi-translucent outsole with the smiley faces going along the bottom and an open Nike logo that goes into the cushion a little bit. The shoes do have a decent squeak, and when it comes to the traction, if you're on a dusty court, not the shoe for you. It just seems inconsistent. Like on dusty courts, it's just not the best, to say the least. Even kind of like semi-dusty courts. I feel like I've experienced with not all of my Sabrina 2s, but a majority of them. It just kind of seems like if the court's perfect, they're gonna do the job for you. If the court is even a little bit off, you're just wiping a lot. And it's nothing close to any of the slide outs you've seen or anything bad like that. But you're definitely, when you're trying to plant and stop, getting a quick little extra movement before you turn direction or change or go where you want to go. On this specific colorway, I kind of get the traction like a 7.5 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not great. As far as the fit goes, I would go true to size. One thing I did like about the Sabrina 2 model they changed and upgraded from the Sabrina 1s was that the toe box is a lot wider in the 2s than it is in the 1s. 1s were more pointy and kind of built like a woman's shoe. They were narrow and pointy and had a little bit of extra space in the toe box. Whereas these have a wider toe box and just kind of fit wider overall. Midfoot still feels a little bit snug, but hey, the toes in the toe box, you can open your toes up a little bit. I had to check on the Nike app to make sure, but retail price on this colorway was $130. Resale price right now is anywhere from $250. I've seen prices up to $600, but I'm sure nobody's paying the $600. They're in about $250 to $400, $450 price range, depending on how big your foot is. And if you want to pick these up, they should be linked to the full video, but I also have it in the description below if you want to pick those up today using my link. And as far as the weight of the shoe, these come in at 344 grams. Average weight of my size hoop shoe is 370 to 400 grams, so these are coming in at lightweight. And shoes that are similar in weight would be a Tatum 3, a Kobe 5. Just to have an idea of what the shoe would feel like weight-wise, similar to some shoes that you would get or try on. Or a Sabrina 2, I guess you could just say, if you have other colorways of the Sabrina 2. Overall, though, I think they are really cool and really unique design. I have really enjoyed the Sabrina 2s. I had 2 Nike ID colorways. I have this one, and I would have got the black labels if I didn't already have 2 Nike ID colorways as well. And these. If you cop these, you'll definitely have one of the most unique shoes on the court. And it has a cool story behind it, and you're supporting kids in a children's hospital. And bringing Sophia's idea to the court, or wherever you wear them. I really like the cushion on the Sabrina 2s. The fit is really nice, and since I don't have narrow feet, I like that the toe box is a little bit wider. I wish the traction was a little bit more consistent. That is one thing that kind of turns me off about the shoe. But everything else about the shoe is pretty solid. Also, with Sabrina 2s, durability is known to not be the best, so please have a rotation of shoes if you decide to get these and you want to wear them for a full season. I would wear them for like your shoot-arounds or maybe the practice before a game and game days, and then have some practice shoes that you can kind of beat up and wear for a majority of the days. That's just a recommendation that I would make with any kind of expensive shoe or popular shoe like the Kobe's. These, you paid a lot of money for them, you want people to see them, you want to wear them in important moments, big games and stuff like that. Save your nice shoes for the games, have a beat up shoe for practice, or if you're just going to play and pick up and stuff, then you'll be straight, you're wearing them once or twice a week. But the materials in the upper are definitely not the thickest, to say the least. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm out of here. If you want to cop a pair again, link will be in the video description or link to the video as a whole. Catch you on the next one.